Hi everyone, I'm Bear. My human and I just finished reading Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson. It was so much fun to read. We really enjoyed it. It's aimed for adults, but young adults might enjoy it too. The main characters are 19 years old. Some of it is a bit dark, but other scenes are set on a magical world with floating trees and flowers, perfect for reading with your stuffy friends. Speaking of stuffies, I was so happy to see that a stuffy appeared in this book. It was a dragon eating noodles. The characters named it Liyun Noodleface. I'm not so sure about that name. Maybe it should have been called Noodle Snout, because, dragons have snouts. I don't know. But how do dragons eat noodles anyway? They must have had some pretty amazing claws to use my pawn sticks, what they call chopsticks in that world. I can even barely type with my paws. I can't imagine trying to eat noodles with chopsticks. You know, art in this book was very pretty. I wish the artist Alia Chen had included a picture of Noodle Snout the dragon. I love that the story was based on Asian culture, since my human is Asian. And I'm Asian too. I was made in China, so I hope that counts. So many fantasy books are based on Western culture, and it was so nice to read that one was almost completely Asian, or at least it tried to be completely Asian. Sanderson's Western values do come through a little bit, such as emphasis on individualism, and, there wasn't really any real importance on community and family support and that kind of thing. But, that's okay. We can forgive some of those things because it was so exciting to have anything at all with an Asian feel. But if it's going to be Asian, how come they've developed space travel but there are no cell phones and photos? What's up with that? I would have expected people to take pictures of things like their food and stuff. I don't know. Isn't that art too? And speaking of space travel and science and that kind of thing, the narrator Hoyd describes their planet as being in a dual orbit with another planet. What does that even mean? Like, are they in orbit around each other as they go around the sun together? Kind of like Earth and the moon, but with planets? Like two planets instead of a planet and a moon? My human friend is a scientist, so I asked her. And this is what she says. The other planet is described as like it looks like a star. So it couldn't have been like a binary planet. So, for example, the planet Venus and Mars are far enough away to look like stars, but the moon doesn't look anything like a star. So it probably wasn't like that. So I asked her, could it be two planets in the same orbit around their star, but one leg's behind the other at a distance? But she said that such an orbit isn't really very stable, so I don't know. In the end, I have no idea what Hoyd was talking about. Who knows? You know, authors don't tend to necessarily be scientists, so maybe it wasn't so scientific, maybe. Anyway, that's all I have to say. It's so fun to read books and to talk about them. I hope you have fun reading and talking about them too. Bye bye!